Hi everyone, I'm going to do a bit of Bible journaling quickly this evening. So I found this old issue of Daphne's Diary, number 2, 2019, and it's got some really nice pictures of clocks. So I'm going to use this page because this one I might use for something else. And the scripture I want to work on is Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 to 8, and there's an occasion for everything, a time for every activity under heaven, and then it talks about all the different activities. I went to the Greenwich Meridian with my children and I got a picture of all our shoes, and it talks a lot about time, and so I wanted to incorporate it into my Bible journaling, and I thought this would be a good one. So it's a time to give birth, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to uproot, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to tear down, a time to build, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to throw stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to avoid embracing, a time to search and a time to count as lost, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. So I want to put that in. I've torn that skew. Try to tear another one. I don't really want too much of the green at the bottom. And this is like a giant washi tape. So I'm going to stick it on the back of my picture because it'll give me a place to write. I've taken my makeup brush and a little bit of ink, dabbed it there a bit, and then just working around the edges to get a nice light inked edge all the way around. So I hope you can see that it's pink. And I'm just going to use my label maker, and I want to highlight a couple of these verses. So I want to highlight a time to laugh, and a time to dance, highlight and a time to sew, because I like sewing, but I don't think I'll do that today. Let's have a look. Because I've got these little clocks in the background, I've got to make sure I get my words in the right place so I can actually see them, because this tape is clear. So that one will be fine, a time to laugh. And then dance, I want to try and fit in there. A time to, maybe I can try and put it in there and see what happens. I can fit it in here. And I think I'm going to put dance in first, and then I can move the other two words around if I need to. Because I can cut those apart. And I might actually put them like sideways, because I'm saying dance and dancing is moving, so I might do that. And you can see I've smudged my ink now. I should have underlined it afterwards. And then I think, because I want to use up some odds and ends that I've got, I found this batch of stickers that someone sent me a while ago, and I want to use this one, but I don't want to use the puffy stuff. And I might, if I can get this puffy stuff off the back, it might make a very nice I think it'll make a very nice tab. Let's see if we can get all this off the back. And this, I think I can just cut off. Because you can see it's a clock. I'm going to leave that. There is you can see a fine layer there. I'm going to leave that layer. I'm going to cut off this part. And I'm going to stick it somewhere here as a tab. Let's see. I don't want to cover up the words. And I could do it there, but I don't really want tabs on the outside of this Bible. Let's see, I think there would have to work. So I'm using a really strong glue with this one. Mostly because it's got some leftover bubbly stuff on it, so just need a bit of help. Okay, so I'm just going to now fix the back so it doesn't look so strange. So I can see it's bumping against this one, so I'm going to just move this one over a little bit. And I feel like I need something just around the edges of that. It's quite nice. So it hasn't interfered with that person's shoes, because that person's shoes isn't really showing much in the picture. I don't think I'm going to put anything at the top. I think that's enough, because there you can see you lift it up. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.